Here I have the acrylic. I have the acrylic over here, and I have the monomer. So you can actually get your acrylic from anywhere. You know, like they have it on eBay. You can order some acrylic to continue with this process. So what I do here, basically, I'm gonna come up. This is where the denture is. It's already filled up with a stone. You can use a stone on plaster and create that model. And I'm gonna come over here and put it in a still cold. Already started the temperature rising there, and it's gonna be boiling. So once it's boiled, pretty much the wax is gonna be ready to melt. It will be melt, and this one is gonna be already ready to separate. Spatula, this is really hot. Don't burn yourself. In order to deflect, see, this comes apart itself. I don't have to do much anything. And then as you can see, the teeth is right on. And then this is the model, the arch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using some soap to wash it off. And put it back in that boiling water. This is a really hot, really hot. I'm using regular dishwash soap to remove that wax on it and put it back in boiling water. Let's see. And that should clean it all out. Sometimes some teeth can come out, but you can put it back right there. So pretty much done with that part. So as you can see, I already have this separated. It's still really hot. The way I did it was boiling it out in a high temperature to separate that wax from the model. So I need some type of a separator, so that way the acrylic doesn't stick to the denture. So try to find what can I use that you can find at home, some type of separator. So I have used, gonna be using this Vaseline. You can get those at Walmart, and brush those models with a Vaseline. So this one will help me to separate this stone from the acrylic. So also I have Q-tips here, so I can use it, hold it with one finger. Sometimes the teeth can come out, you can stick it back in with this Q-tip. You can put a Vaseline all around. Don't be afraid when the teeth comes out of the socket, you can put it back in. So and the stone will not stay on this denture. You put a Vaseline all around it, so then that way it can easily separate. I'm just gonna wait until this flask cooled off completely. Has to be like a room temperature cool before you start packing it. So here it is, all lubed up. So I'm just gonna wait at least half an hour for it to cool out. Well, remember that I still have a water here. That's where that stone, that flask is gonna go. We're gonna boil it for 1 hour, and then you need. Well, this is not for food. I'm not gonna use it for any type of cooking purposes other than denture stuff. So if you have one of these at home and ready to get rid of it, or you have to buy, it's about $20 some on Walmart. And then I have some type of a flask over here that I'm gonna be using. You need one of this. You can get this online also. So I'm only doing top, but in this type of acrylic needs some pressure. So to be pressurized, so we're gonna show you how to use it in order to have a denture without a porosity. So this is some of the stuff, and if you're watching and you're the first time that you're seeing on this channel, don't forget to subscribe. So then hit the notification there so you can get a new latest video. Thank you. As you can see, I have this acrylic all mixed up, but I'm gonna wait until it becomes really doughy before I start putting it into the denture. So this is acrylic resin. It's like, right now it's in a stage called snappy. I had to wait at least 15 minutes for this acrylic to become workable. So not every acrylic is the same. There is many different ones. The one you need is the one that is called heat cured. You know, heat cured, that's the type of acrylic that you will be able to be boiling it to reach to the point of a setting time. You have to boil it. There is the other acrylic that is pour. You don't want that because this is a different process. This is the one that is heat cured. So basically what you do is, he's right now in a doughy stage. Just gonna place it in and fill him up pretty much. I have to find something to kind of separate. You need some piece of nylon in order to kind of press on it, so then doesn't stick. So I'm gonna put that in here to create some type of pressure. I'm pressing the flask, so that way it can squeeze completely in. So you continue doing it until it is completely tight, and you're gonna have to basically redo that at least twice. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna try to get them off again. Put a little bit more acrylic on it. Take the excess off. So that way, you need a press to do this, but you know, considering we're doing it at home, we don't have all that stuff. As you see, all this acrylic, you can use your hands on removing it, or a knife, all this excess. Pretty much, yep, pretty much clean it all out and take the excess off, because you don't want all that, otherwise you're gonna get hard, and then you won't then start having too much of a work. I'm gonna put a little bit more in it and press it again before this acrylic start drying out. So like I said, you have to press it into your same flask in order to create some type of a pressure so that acrylic can squeeze into this model. There is a press that people sell online, but this is one way you can kind of do that. You don't have to do it extra expensive. You will see the acrylic kind of coming out, so that means you have to trim those areas. So I'm gonna release it again to clean the remaining. As you see, it's still coming out. So what you do, you can get a kind of a knife to taking all this excess off. I feel like I should just do it one more time before finish pressing. Do it one more time. Before I finish pressing. So then that way all this excess acrylic can come out. Also, this comes with that one, with this kind of a device right here, so it doesn't have to be moving. Just wait a few minutes for the acrylic. Right now it's not coming right out. Now I'm gonna release it. It's a little hideous work, but you're making your own. You don't have all the technologies to do it. See? All this excess, you don't want that. You cut it all out. Trim it so that way you don't have to be doing so much finishing. As you can see, I already cleaned it all. You might have a still a little bit more, but I will just come, and this is the part of tissue side. This is how the denture is gonna look like from inside. Just gonna put it together. Right now. And finalize the entire process. Oh, no. Try to put it on the bottom side. Because this is the side that are gonna be submerged in the water. Yeah. It has to be under pressure in order for it to not have a porosity. Tie it up really good. Put it into your water. And should be ready in an hour. It came out really nice. Look how it is. It's not too bad. Just gonna be cleaning it all up and finish it up. In my next video, I will show you how to finish and make some good polishing. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is the time to do so. That way you can be notified for my next video. This is gonna be a denture that you will be making for yourself, and feel proud that you actually did something. This is the tissue side of it. It looks really good, and I will be seeing you in my next video. That will be a part 5.